YouTube land. We're going to do a check-in for anyone with Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus. This can relate to anybody. It doesn't have to just be a Taurus placement. We're going to pull some cards and we're going to see who and or what you're bringing in. I've got my purple candle. Purple in my eyes is stress relief and healing, like lavender. So I was immediately getting the Black Keys song. I don't know the name of the song. It's Crawling Back to You. So if you know that song by the Black Keys, that is Donald's message. Now, these are general readings. Roles can be reversed. This may or may not be romantic. If I pull a person in your reading, doesn't have to be romantic. It can be your neighbor. It can be your friend. Oh, what's coming out for the Taurus crew? So there could be a Sagittarius around you, but we have Temperance. Crawling back to you. Sci-fi. This is Sci-Fi Tarot. Todd Alcott. So we have the Temperance here. Finding life's balance. So a lot of you guys could be trying to balance. Some of you guys could be trying to do a work-life balance and having a hard time with it. I feel like it's like this. Do you see how this woman, this is Sci-Fi Tarot. So in this image, in this depiction here, there is a lady who it looks to be underneath. There's a robot underneath the skin of this woman. So first and foremost, Taurus, you are not a machine. You're a human. And you can't work yourself to the bone. Some of you guys could be working yourself a lot. This could also be that you're trying to heal with someone, that you're trying to find space in your life for them, but you're only human. You're not half robot. To remember that. Okay, so why is the Temperance coming out? Sometimes we see the Temperance as it's Sagittarius energy. There's usually an angel on there. So it can be about hope and healing, but it can also be about trying to bring different parts of your life together. It's like it says on here, the balance, work-life balance, okay? I feel like, listen, Taurus, we have the Emperor here coming out. A lot of you guys are trying to maintain control, and or some of you could be, this is like a work message. If this is a relationship message, a lot of you guys with the Emperor here, it's like you want things your way, okay? I don't know, that's what I'm picking up on. Somebody here wants things their way. There could be a power struggle around you. Now, power struggles are normal in every type of relationship. This could be a relationship with your father for all I know. The Emperor could be a father or a boss or somebody here who's very domineering. And it can be you. It can be that side of you who pushes yourself to the limit because you want success, because you want to succeed. Hustle culture. This is very much with these two cards together. It's very much hustle culture. But if this is about a person in your relationship, it's a power struggle. It's a struggle for power. And a lot of the times when we get into arguments with our partner or our loved ones, there are power dynamics at play. You want to be the one who's right. You want to have the last word, you know. So there could be something like that going on here. Hello in the chat. There could be something like that going on here for you, Taurus crew. What is this about? The Temperance to the Emperor. There's a major life lesson here for you guys. We have the Lovers coming out. Definitely could be something romantic. The Lovers. And I was saying that before, it's a choice. It's your choice to carry on with controlling dynamics in a relationship. It's your choice whether you want to take the high road, whether you want to argue your point, or whether you want to concede to their point of view. The Lovers, the Emperor, Temperance, right? Okay, so let's see how the person around you feels right now. How does the person around you feel right now? Six of Cups. Somebody is reminiscing about you. It could be, like I said, this does seem romantic because we have the Lovers and the Six of Cups. This could be also father. Um, somebody is thinking about you heavily right now. Some of you guys need to call your father. I'm heavily picking up on that. So who is this person who is surrounding the Taurus crew? Ooh. Wow. Okay. Listen. If this is a romantic thing, the Ace of Pentacles, this is somebody who feels as though there was a very satisfying relation. Somebody's thinking about you and the way that you make them feel, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is, yes, it could be a work message. Yes, there could be a boss who's thinking about you or something like that. But I feel like this is somebody who had experienced you and experienced you in a way that was fulfilling. Somebody here could want a new start with you, a new long-term start, okay? It's like you had a false start with someone and somebody's ego got bruised. Okay, I'm picking up on that, you know, with the power struggle here and with somebody trying to hold a brave face, you know, like the temperance here with the robot lady, the half robot, the half human temperance here. Somebody here, it's almost like somebody here is being stubborn and doesn't, it's like you're mirroring each other. Now, like I said before, I'm just reading the energies. This could be, you could have had a fight with your sister, a fight with your father, a fight with your neighbor. You could be in a disagreement or a tiff with yourself, with your shadow self, okay, to expand your mind so that the messages relate to you. But I do feel like there's somebody here who wants to kind of redo things in a way, but their ego is bruised. So this could be you, this could be anyone. Let's face it, our egos get bruised on a daily basis. The ego is something that we need, okay? Our ego is what gets us out of bed. Our ego is the reason we have goals. Our ego is the reason that we work out, okay? But in a relationship, it can really it can do you a disservice to be triggered, have your ego be triggered, you know, not wanting to apologize, not wanting to accept defeat or failure. So let's see what else this person is feeling. So some of you guys could be in a no contact with friend, family member, lover. Maybe there's a father figure or a boss that you need to talk to, right? And you're trying to hold strong. We have the Fool in reverse. So the Fool in reverse warns of naivete. The Fool in reverse is saying here, don't be the cockeyed optimist. There's somebody here who's afraid to take the leap, but also, you know, the Fool is like, there could be an Aries around you, okay? I'm picking up heavy Aries energy. We have the Emperor, we have the Fool. But Taurus, you guys, because you're close to Aries, you and Aries have a lot of similarities insofar of stubbornness, but I feel like there's somebody here who's afraid to take the leap. Also, potentially, if there was someone around you who you know is the type of person who wants to get their way, don't let someone in here come back into your life and try and manipulate you, okay? Don't be a fool. Don't play the fool. Don't allow yourself to be manipulated, because this is the Fool in reverse is a Pollyanna energy. The energy of somebody who could be, you know, easily fooled, easily manipulated, you know, somebody gullible here. So I don't know why that Fool's coming out in reverse like that, but it's just a little bit of a warning that there could be something coming in, an offer. The Ace of Pentacles is something that you can touch, something tangible, something long-term. It could potentially be a long-term fulfilling relationship, a new one, or an offer for that. It could be a raise. I don't know. That could be anything. But the thing is, don't leap into something that looks good before you do the research. I don't know why that's coming through. So this is like a prediction that's coming through here. Oh, thanks for that information. I appreciate that. Okay, so what's the outcome here? There's something coming in for the Taurus crew. I was saying this in the Aries reading, we are in eclipse energy. All right, we're in this eclipse portal where there are a lot of paradigm shifts happening right now, and old ways of doing things are being overturned, or there's a huge shift in the consciousness. And the chariot always comes in when there is a huge decision, a huge life path that comes in before you to offer some kind of momentum. And with the lovers and with the chariot here, I'm feeling like it's like there is some kind of life path or change to your life path or momentum in your life here, based on some kind of new offer that you're going to have to decide if you want to pursue something, okay? So, and I don't know, let's see what the outcome is. What's the outcome for the Taurus? So some of you guys, I feel like, want to pursue something new. I'm not really picking up on a relationship reading. If this is about a relationship, I feel like some of you guys are afraid to take the leap when it comes to putting yourself out there to meet someone new, okay? Or accept an offer from somebody here. Let's get the outcome. So all I can say is, before you take the leap into something new, a new relationship, a new job, a new career path, a new hobby, whatever's being offered here, make sure you look before you leap. Some of you guys could be going to visit your parents or something like that. What's the outcome here for the Taurus crew? What's going on here? We'll get some oracle cards. Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Justice. Okay. So we have the Justice and we have the Three of Pentacles. So it's like there's an opportunity here for you guys. This looks really good, to be honest with you, the outcome here. It's like, I feel like you'll realize that there are people who have your back here when it comes to this thing that you want to pursue, okay? There's people who have your back, believe it or not. There could be an offer of friendship here as well from somebody. There's somebody reminiscing about you. I don't know if it's a father or if it's a friend, or if it's somebody who you never got off the ground with in love, okay? Because we have the Lovers. And I feel like it's a small offer, like somebody wants to clear the air with you, or somebody wants to talk to you, or somebody wants to work together with you to clear things up or clear the air or something like that, okay? Somebody wants to talk to you about balancing the scales here. Yeah, somebody who's very guarded here. So this could be somebody that you got into a fight with, somebody who you're at odds with, somebody who's very difficult. I don't know, you guys. What's the advice here for Taurus? I feel I'm heavily picking up on somebody who has a past with you who wants to clear the air. We have the Magician. I feel like the Taurus crew, you guys are going to do what's in your own best interest, because there's somebody here who I think, like, I mean, I'm not seeing any red flags here except the Fool in reverse. This is just saying, if somebody wants to clear the air, if somebody wants to offer you something, try and be open-minded to it, unless they hurt you, obviously. Because I feel like some of you guys could be manifesting a conversation with someone, but somebody here who's super guarded. Anything else in the outcome or the advice for the Taurus crew? The Knight of Swords. Yes, don't be on guard. Because I feel like a lot of you guys, got triggered here by someone. And with the Knight of Swords, slow down, okay? Slow down before you take the leap, take the job offer, take the offer to talk. Slow down and kind of try and get into your feminine energy. I'm hoping this makes sense, because it's just like this energy of lack of trust feeling like you have to be on guard, but also rushing into something here. So I don't know what that is, but if you get a chance to talk to somebody here or somebody offers you something, try and be open-minded and try and be lower your guard here, because I feel like some of you guys could have been hurt before in the past by a particular person who could be coming to, I don't know, work things out with you or get on the same page with you. So try and not be defensive here if and when that happens. Okay. How y'all doing out there? Yeah, I don't know. I was picking up on that. Somebody wants to come back around to you. Let's get some oracle cards. How y'all doing out there? Whoops. All right, we have, oh, I don't like that card. A tall tale. Geppetto came out. I'm a real boy. We have endless possibilities and seeing beyond. So Taurus crew, you guys are very, very intuitive. And I feel like you'll know, like, when somebody's trying to play you for a fool, or if they're trying to take control of the situation or something like that. Trust your feelers, because with endless possibilities and seeing beyond, I feel like some of you guys could be healers and intuitives and could get downloads. So trust and believe in that. And that whatever it is that you're manifesting, because I feel like some of you guys are manifesting like a conversation with someone, or someone trying to get on the same page with you, but there's like defensiveness here, and there's like a tick for tat kind of energy. So it's the stubbornness, to, like, I have to have things my way. This is what's coming through here. So this may or may not relate to you guys. I'm trying to keep it general. So, but there could be a conversation with someone, somebody that you've probably been wanting to talk to. It could be someone who ghosted you, or someone who you got into an argument with, somebody who had some kind of power dynamics with. Maybe it's a father figure. For some of you, it's a father. Some of you have had history with someone here. Maybe it's an old school friend or something like that, because there's something that you're trying to create here. And then you're trying to call them in. It's like you're trying to get someone to make the first move so that you don't have to, right? Because you don't want to have to, I don't know, there's something about here you wanting somebody else to make it right. But I feel like you can sense this. Quieting the mind. So if you guys are healers, or if you do any kind of intuitive work or anything like that, quieting the mind is going to be very, very important here. Maybe some of you guys do meditation. Because I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, or whatever it is that you're trying to make happen, whether it be a conversation, whether it be an apology, whether it be you getting a promotion, whether it be, your father stepping up to the plate. I don't know, I keep saying something about the father, but because what you guys are trying to manifest, it seems like multiple things. And a lot of you, it could be a promotion, it could be a move, and it could be an apology that you're trying to make happen here. So in order to have these things to happen, you have to kind of sit quietly and envision that they've already happened to you, if that makes any sense. So you have to kind of sit and, like, it's almost like if you hear about those people who go away and they do a bunch of mushrooms, or they do ayahuasca. I'm not telling you to go and do that. I'm just saying that shamans in the woods, they will go and they will sit and they will have a whole conversation with somebody, living or passed away, and they will make these amends with these people, and they will have that conversation that they never got to have, in their mind. And it's like this healing conversation in your mind that you have. And I feel like some of you guys, if you're trying to manifest like something big here, or a conversation with someone, or a promotion, or whatever it is that you're trying to make happen in your life, you're trying to let your guard down so you can be more open to relationships, right? Maybe a little bit of an ego death here, because you want to be able to heal with somebody. A lot of you guys are pushing yourself to the limits, and I'm picking up on that. So to have this time with yourself where you sit and you have like the vision quest moment where you see in your mind's eye what you want to create in yourself, in your body, in that moment, in like the Matrix, that visualization will help you realize your manifestation. If this is making sense to you guys. So in a sense, in some parallel reality, you getting an apology from your father or from your boss or from your partner or from your friend, you having a conversation with that person, you making amends with that individual has happened in some kind of reality. So you sitting down and envisioning it happening is part of making it happen in some timeline reality, and it gives you this sense of closure, this sense of control, because I talk about Buddhism all the time. This might be boring, but when I talk about Buddhism, it's to give you guys a different lens, a different perspective than just, oh, they didn't text me back, or oh, they did something bad, they didn't apologize. Because I know a lot of the times that's what we want, is control over another person's behavior. So when I talk about Buddhism, it talks about releasing that control over other people. So to release that control gives you a sense of closure in and of itself. You can't control other people's behaviors, but you can control yours, and you can soothe your nervous system, or the child within. You can console that person by having these visualizations, and giving you control over your mind gives you control over your reality, and in that way you can have what you want by accepting that it will or it won't happen. Does that make sense? So it's almost like it happened in my mind's eye because I visualized it. Even though I can't necessarily 100% make that scenario happen the way that I wanted to in my head, in this fleshy body, I can in my mind's eye, and it helps me to heal the need or the desire for something that may or may not come about in this reality. So that's kind of this existential way of looking at things, because I feel like what you guys are trying to create, a lot of you guys, is a promotion, or maybe you want to be the boss, or some of you guys want someone to take accountability, and that's what I'm kind of seeing in your cards for some of you guys. Like something's not fair, or I should be getting more money, or I should be getting promoted, something like that. So, and we all want, there's all types of things that we want on any given day. So to quell that a little bit, that desire to go and pursue and chase and control other people, and just be like, I am the Matrix. I am in control of my mind and what I think, and I can give myself happiness without that external validation of that person or that thing that I'm always going to be chasing, always going to be wanting. I hope that made sense, you guys. Quieting the mind, visualizing yourself having these things that you want in some quantum reality, and being grateful for the things that you do have now. Maybe you don't have that extra money. Maybe you don't have that promotion. Maybe that person didn't apologize. Maybe you don't have all the friends you want. But what do you have? What can you focus on? And kind of doing that reframe, right? Because at the end of the day, we only have so much control over other people and the things that they do. So quieting the mind, accepting the reality, shifting your mentality into gratitude, because that let go and let God helps you to have the things that you want. It helps your manifestations to come in faster, believe it or not. Not having that attachment to it, I have to have that. If I don't have that thing or that promotion or that person or that apology, I won't be able to live or be happy, right? So these are the secrets. These are the esoteric secrets and law of attraction secrets, and not so secret anymore with the internet. So hopefully that helped. A lot of you guys are trying to manifest a promotion or an apology or money, some of you guys. So hopefully your visualization, that will help you. And I hope this reading elevated your consciousness in some type of way, shape, or form. I'll see y'all later.